Okay, so on this old Mercedes, it came in with zero refrigerant. It had absolutely nothing in it. So I jumped straight to nitrogen. And with nitrogen, there was a huge gush. As fast as I was putting in the nitrogen was being released by a leak somewhere up here. We couldn't quite pinpoint it. We knew it's hidden, and but we knew it was a leak. But even though, I still don't know if the compressor is working, if it's working electrically or anything like that. So I had a suspicion this would be one of those leaks, because I've done this before and I've come across this, where the leak is temperature sensitive. If the metal expands when it gets hot, it might seal up, because I've done this, I've experimented before. So what I did was I hooked up a little bit of my waste refrigerant, and just off the vapor side, and I put dye in the system. First I injected dye, and then I put in a little refrigerant right behind it and turned on the AC while the engine was running, and it immediately started leaking for about a few seconds. And you can see right there where the refrigerant came up at the weld, at the upper tube, right at the fitting. But as soon as that's the discharge gas from the compressor, as soon as the refrigerant got hot and the metal got hot, the leak stopped leaking and it shut off. Now we're talking a gusher leak where you could hold a piece of paper from way out here and it was blowing on you. That big of a leak. But as soon as the metal got hot and refrigerant oil got up, hot refrigerant oil got up to that seam, the metal expanded and the leak stopped leaking. Right now it doesn't leak.
Got some bread for you.
It's holding pressure, only 47 psi. But before it would not even hold 1 psi. As fast as nitrogen went in, or as fast as refrigerant in, it would instantly come out of the big crack that was at that weld. But as soon as the compressor kicked on and hot gas got to this location, the metal expanded and the leak stopped. So theoretically, sometimes yes, sometimes no, I could fill up the system. It won't leak right now, but as soon as it cools down, gets back down to room temperature, the leak will open up and release all the refrigerant. That is the method of the way this leak works. All right, guys, I'll see you.